Am I the a-hole for making my nephews orphans? My sister and her husband passed away not too long ago, leaving behind their 3 children. We live in a pretty small town of under 2,000 people, and their deaths kind of shocked the community. Everyone is talking about it. Their memorials were up in the grocery store the day after they passed. Another thing is everyone is wondering what will happen to their kids, and the expectation seems to be that I will take them in. My circumstances: I am 23-year-old male. I am single and have no kids of my own. I have no income, and live off student loans while going to university in the next town over, getting my bachelor's. I live in a mobile home in a trailer park. It's a 40-foot trailer, but still only a 1-bedroom. I own it, but I pay rent on the land it's on. My main reason for not taking them in is that I don't want to. I don't want kids of my own, and I don't think I'm in a place to take care of them. I've been told that money has been put aside to help, so I wouldn't be keeping us all alive off my loans, but it's only partly about the money. It's about not having the space they need, interrupting my studies to take care of them, and suddenly becoming the caregiver of 3 humans all on my own. It's a big job that I don't feel I measure up to. I was posed the question by my parents. They in a different country, and can't help, and the kids want to stay here anyway. Friends of my sister's family all have children of their own, usually in batches of 2 to 3 themselves, and can't afford to take more on either. They say I should do it because I don't have kids already. It'll be good practice for my future children. It's my duty to my flesh and blood. I'm young, the kids need me and don't have anywhere else to go. I told my parents that they can crash on my living room furniture for a while, until other arrangements are made for them, but I won't be able to take care of them permanently. My parents think I'm an a-hole for refusing. My sister and brother-in-law's friends think I'm an a-hole. Even some of my friends think I'm in the wrong. Word has started to spread around town that I'm an asshole. People have come up to me to tell me what they think of me for refusing to take in my nephews and niece. Worst, the kids think I'm an a-hole for abandoning them. I've been told horror stories about the foster care system and told that I'm giving them up to it, that they'll be separated, we'll lose them and never get them back. And that I'm a monster for not doing it, that I am selfish, they're ashamed of me. My mother told me that if I don't take them, they'll have nothing more to do with me because of how horrified they are. It seems harsh. Part of me feels like I don't deserve to be told these things just because I don't want to, and I'm not able to take care of these kids. The other part agrees with them. My plan going forward will be to try and sit down with the kids, at least the oldest, and talk to him about my finances to hopefully show him that it's not because I don't care about him and his siblings that I don't take him, but because there is no chance they will have a good life with me as their guardian. I will also tell my parents all about my finances. Hopefully if they see the resources I have available they will stop on this crusade to get me to take them in and accept that they will need to step in if they want the kids to stay together. I feel like even if I tried to take them, the government would just take them away anyway. Also, while I was out, someone keyed the poop out of my car, lol, so I think I will have to move if people don't calm down. So, almost a month later. You probably will not be proud, as I am not proud either, but this is what has happened. I withdrew completely from all discussion of the kids unless I was reached out to by someone, usually my parents. Talking to them was pretty hopeless. Some of their favorite talking points were, you can put your school aside and pick it up when they've moved out. It's only 10 years. It doesn't matter that you don't want children. It's not your choice to make. You're not a man if you don't help these kids. It's your responsibility to the children and to your sister. The children will go to foster care and be split up and that is your fault. They dodged all discussion of finances by saying that either my student loans will cover it, or I'll just have to get a real job and stop being a spoiled intellectual, in the sense that I belong to the intelligentsia, not that I am smart or anything. They definitely used it as an insult, or that my siblings put money aside for the kids. When I told them that the money they put aside is only 25k Canadian, or 19k USD, they told me that is the perfect amount for raising kids on apostrophe. Eventually I clued in that arguing with them is useless, and started to only repeat one thing, you take them in then. No matter what they said, I countered it with you take them in then, sometimes adding on things like if it's selfish not to take them, you take them in then. This is part of what I was least proud of as it was very immature of me. I'm sure they wanted to wear me down into accepting. Truthfully, it was you guys who gave me the idea, as well as told me to stand my ground, and for that I am grateful. Finally they raged out and told me I was disowned. Forget you are our son. Forget your family. We refuse to have such a monster in the family. Forget how to speak our language because it's not your country anymore. We will cut you out of every picture that has you in it. You will know what it means to be rejected by your family like you have rejected those children, etc. Last I heard there was plane tickets in the works to bring them to my parents, so I guess I'm off the hook with them, so to speak. Honestly I am done with the whole family, kids included. If they want to hate me over this, then I guess they hate me. Closer to home, things have been rough. I spent the time sorting out who I could still count as friends. The town itself I have completely written off. My car was a piece of poop anyway so people kept keying it and it didn't matter. I ended up moving as I was definitely no longer welcome here.